Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, myself Professor Uday Bukre. Now I am welcoming you on your own YouTube channel Ekeeda. If you are watching to my video first time, I request you to please subscribe to our channel and also press bell icon so that you can get the latest notifications. Students, now we are doing question number 3 on piecemeal distribution of cash. Question is displayed on your screen. Let's read the question. Daksha Associate is a reputed firm. On account of certain misunderstanding between the partners, it was decided to dissolve the firm on 31st December 2000 X1. Their balance sheet on 31st December X1 was as follows. So balance sheet is also provided on that date. They have given you partners capital Daksha, Yash and Siddharth. If you can notice, Siddharth is a minor partner. So he will not share any loss. He will not share any loss. As we know, minor is admitted for a benefit of firm, and as per contract act he is not competent to contracts. So he will share only profit. He will not share loss of your business. Train loan, overdraft, other loan, creditors and Siddharth loan, these are the liabilities. So let's decide the order of payment. When I make a payment, I will ensure that I will pay first to these 4 outside liabilities. Then I will pay to the partner's loan, and then I will pay to the partner's capital in their due order. On asset side, we can find line item building, other fixed assets, stock in trade, debtors, bills receivable, goodwill and cash with you. So it is your starting point cash. It was decided that Mr. Daksha shall be in charge of realization. He will set apart 10,000. He will set apart 10,000 toward the expenses. He will be paid a remuneration of 5% on the amount realized distributed to partners toward their contribution other than loan. जो भी amount partners को distribute होगा, say for example we paid 100 rupees to the partner, so he is eligible for a remuneration of 5 rupees on that. Assets realized as under. On 1st January 2000 X1, debtors realized 350. On 15 January 2000 X2, fixed asset realized 4 lakhs. 1st February 2000 X2, debtors realized again 50,000. 15 February X2, bills receivable realized rupees 1,40,000. 1st March 2000 X2, fixed asset realized 50,000. 15 March 2000 X2, land and building also realized rupees 8 lakhs. So normal realization has been provided to you. Prepare a statement showing how money received on various dates will be distributed. Means you have to decide how payment to be done. Actual expenses amounted to rupees 20,005. Now you please go back to the first paragraph. They mentioned that they have said about how much amount 10,000. But actual expenses paid at how much 20,005. Can't I say 10,005 extra paid? And if you pay extra, it will be minus from your last realization. So land and building may say we will minus 10,005 rupees. The firm is solvent. Firm is solvent. This line should be interpreted as we have to follow excess capital method. We have to follow which method? Excess capital method. See, excess capital method is followed when firm is solvent. Profit sharing ratio was as under. If there is a profit, it will be shared 2:1. If there is a loss, it will be shared by only first 2 partners, Daksha and Yash equally. The final dissolution was made on 15 March. It is the last information. Now importantly, we can see that profit sharing ratio is 2:1 between 3 partners. But loss is only to be shared by first 2 partners. So be careful when it comes to make to the partners payment. I will say that minor will be paid first his capital full. He will be paid first. That means my excess capital statement will be prepared only for first 2 partners because minor will not bear loss. His liability is restricted only to the extent of capital contributed by him. He will not share any further loss. Okay, so when you prepare excess capital statement, you need to prepare only for first 2 partners, that is Daksha and Yash. So students, let's start preparing statement of excess capital for first 2 partners Daksha and Yash. Importantly, we have to understand that even though there are 3 partners, I will prepare it only for 2 partners. So I am writing here, since Siddharth is minor partner, he will be paid first and in full for his capital. In full for his capital. Hence, statement of excess capital is to be prepared only for Daksha and Yash. Partners names Daksha and next partner to be considered is Yash. A. Capital as per the balance sheet. Capital as per the balance sheet, you can notice it is 3 lakhs and 2 lakhs. B, we will write profit sharing ratio between these 2 partners. Between these 2 partners, ratio is 1:1. Then we will work out unit value. Unit value will be A divided by B, that is capital divided by PSR. So it is 3 lakhs for first partner and 2 lakhs for second partner. So but obviously Yash is having low capital in relation to his PSR. So taking the Yash as a base, we will work out proportionate capital. Taking Yash capital base. So how I will work out 2 lakhs multiply by respective profit sharing ratio. So if I consider Yash as a base, capital equal means should be 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs, because their profit sharing ratio is 1:1, so their capital should be 2 lakhs and 2 lakhs. But you can notice their actual capital was 3 lakhs, but proportionate capital is 2 lakhs. ठीक है? So I will compare as per balance sheet capital with proportionate capital. So what would be the excess capital? Excess capital कैसे निकालेंगे? 3 lakhs minus 2 lakhs, समझा? तो it will become 1 lakhs. Here it is 2 lakhs minus 2 lakhs, it will be nil. Since there are 2 partners, here our calculation ends. So let us decide how to pay. First and foremost, I will pay to the Siddharth. Next, I will pay Daksha towards his excess capital. And then I will pay Daksha and Yash toward their proportional capital. And if I complete this stage, then again I will pay to all 3 partners in their PSR. So be careful. First, सिद्धार्थ को पे किया जाएगा, ही इज माइनर पार्टनर्स. नेक्स्ट, दक्ष को 1 लाख पे किया जाएगा फॉर एक्सेस कैपिटल. Then you will pay 2 lakhs and 2 lakhs to Daksha and Yash. Once you complete that stage, 4 lakh ka stage, then all partners are zero. Then you pay to all partners thereafter if money is available, including minor partner. Okay, तो profit होगा तो minor आएगा. So let's write what is your conclusion. So your order of payment. Your order of payment will be first pay to Siddharth. Sorry, pay to Siddharth. Yes, Siddharth. रुपीज 1 लाख, ये उसका कैपिटल था 1 लाख. ठीक है, 1 लाख बिकॉज वो माइनर था. सेकेंड, पे टू दक्ष रुपीज 1 लाख for his excess capital. After you complete this stage, you have to complete this third stage. In third stage, we are going to pay 2 lakhs and 2 lakhs, so it will total to 4 lakhs. Pay to Daksha and Yash rupees 4 lakhs. If money is insufficient, we will pay equally for proportionate capital. Once you complete this stage, if you still have surplus money, I would say pay to all partners in PSR, which is 2:2:1. Okay, in this way we have completed our statement of excess capital. Now let us prepare statement of piecemeal distribution of cash. Statement of piecemeal distribution of cash. Which method you are using? You are using excess capital method. Okay, let's see the question. So many liabilities. सबके लिए कॉलम आएगा 1 2 3 4 5 6 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 column for liabilities, one more column for cash, means total 9 columns. ठीक है, let's prepare that. I tell you students, only presentation will be lengthy. Otherwise, question is difficult. If you just see it correctly, it is not difficult. Okay, question is so easy that you can easily score full marks. So absolutely no worries, even the number of liabilities are more. Easy. You will question will arise in your mind, सर ये तीनों को अलग, because I have made a set. ये कैपिटल का पेमेंट है, ये पार्टनर्स के लोन का पेमेंट है, और ये आउटसाइड लाइबिलिटीज और ये कैश. So let's note down the headings of that. Cash. These are external liabilities. Names of external liabilities are trade loan, bank overdraft, other loan and creditors. Trade loan, bank overdraft, creditors, and other loan. Right, here is Siddharth's loan. and here is partners capital. Name is Daksha, Yash, Siddharth. See, Siddharth is minor partner, so I am also writing that. I need one more line here, so I am drawing that. Obviously, a particulars column है. Now let's look at the question. क्वेश्चन ने डेट दिया है बैलेंस शीट का ही है 31 दिसंबर x1. तो लेट्स नोट डाउन दैट 31st December x1 your balances are how much cash we have 20,000 cash. Amount of trade loan 3 lakhs 3 lakhs 2 lakhs 2 lakhs 3 lakhs 3 lakhs 2 lakhs 2 lakhs 3 lakhs 3 lakhs 2 lakhs again 2 lakhs. Siddharth loan is also 2 lakhs. Partners capitals are given 3 lakhs 2 lakhs 1 lakh. Okay, now first and foremost what I will do, I will set apart amount for expenses. How much amount we are expecting? 10,000. So minus estimated expenses, how much cash we need to maintain? 10,000. Once you minus this, remaining cash is 10,000. This balance cash should be paid for outside liabilities or external liabilities. 3 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs means ratio is 3:3:2:2. Because I don't have 10 lakhs, I can pay 10,000. Paid external liabilities. The external liabilities ratio is 3:3:2:2. So will it be, firstly so we are paying all together 10,000. First liability will get 3,000. Second liability will get 3,000. Third liability will get 2,000. And last liability will get 2,000. In this way we have paid to the other liabilities. ठीक है, तो बैलेंस कितना है देख लेते हैं अभी. So close that. So what are your balances after this? Cash has become nil. Remaining amount of first liability 297,000, that is trade loan. Bank loans have become 297,000. Creditors have become 1,98,000. Other loans also have become 1,98,000. Siddharth's loan 2 lakhs has remained same. Capital account of partners 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 1 lakhs. Okay, now let's see the next. They are saying, see, this partner is appointed as an in charge. He will be paid remuneration of 5% of the amount distributed to partners toward their contribution other than loan. याद रखना, जब तक पार्टनर्स का पेमेंट का टाइम नहीं आता है तब तक इसको रेम्यूनरेशन नहीं मिलेगा. लेट्स गो थ्रू द नेक्स्ट. फर्स्ट रियलाइजेशन इज first January 2000 x2 we realized debtors. So 1st January x2 debtors realized. How much amount is realized from debtors? 3,50,000. Okay, now how to pay? Because we have 4 liabilities. Again, it will be divided in the ratio 3:3:2:2. So once again, paid external liabilities 3,50,000. If I divide by 10, it will be 35,000. 35,000 into 2, 70,000. 70,000. Here it is 1,05,000. And again it is 1,05,000. Okay, in this way we have paid this available cash of 350,000. Once again cash box has become 0. I need to find out remaining balances. Cash is nil. Out of 297 we have paid 1,05,000. So will it be 192,000? Here it is 128,000. Remaining amount will come as it is here. 1 lakh. This is how your remaining balances are taken. Next realization is provided on 15th of January 2000 X2. Next realization is from fixed assets. You can notice fixed assets realized 4 lakhs. So I am writing fixed asset realized. It realized how much? 4 lakhs. Once again, I don't have sufficient cash to pay them all. So I will pay them in the ratio 3:3:2:2 minus paid external liabilities. Ratio will be same as we have written here. So here I am writing that ratio again. Here also we have used the same ratio 3:3:2:2. Here I am writing 3:3:2:2. Okay, so how much amount I am paying? I am paying 4 lakhs. Obviously 4 lakh divided by 10 comes to 40,000. 40,000 into 3 will be 1,20,000. 40,000 into 3 will be again 1,20,000. 40,000 into 2 will be 80,000. 40,000 into 2 will be again 80,000. Since outside liabilities are only paid, there is no payment to any other liability. Let's see the remaining balance with us. Balances. Cash has become nil. It is 72,000. 72,000. 48,000. 48,000. Remaining amounts will be same 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 3 lakhs, and thereafter 1 lakh. It is how we are paying. Okay? It is what the balances are there. Next realization is given on 1st February 2000 X2. Again debtors are realized 50,000. So 1st February X2 debtors realize. How much it realize? 50,000. Okay, so once again I don't have sufficient money. I will pay to all external liabilities. So minus paid external liabilities 3:3:2:2. So if I divide by 10, it will be 5,000. Okay, so 50,000 I need to distribute. So 5,000 into 3, 15,000. 5,000 into again 3, 15,000. 5,000 into 2 will be 10,000. 5,000 into 2 will be again 10,000. So we are paying them equally, means as per their amount ratio. कहीं पे भी हम लोग ऐसे नहीं कर रहे कि ब्रेक करके नहीं इसको पहले दो उसको बाद में दो. As long as your amount is insufficient, that group will be paid fully in the ratio. किसी को भी एक पर्टिकुलर पेमेंट नहीं आता है. ठीक है, चलो वापस एक बार बैलेंस ले लेते हैं. बैलेंसेस आर हियर. Nil. 72,000 minus 15,000, 57,000. 48,000 minus 10,000, 38,000. Other amounts will be taken as it is. Three lakhs, 2 lakhs and 1 lakhs. Copied from the earlier data. There is no change in capital because हम लोग उनको पे ही नहीं कर रहे. ठीक है ना. तो अभी नेक्स्ट रियलाइजेशन 1 फरवरी के बाद में आपका नेक्स्ट रियलाइजेशन हुआ है 15th फरवरी. बिल्स रिसीवेबल रियलाइज 1,40,000. ओके, तो 15 फरवरी 2000 bills receivable realized, it realized 1,40,000 minus paid external liabilities. What will be the ratio? Again same, 3,000 3:3:2:2. So for 1,40,000 to be divided, so 1,40,000 divided by, firstly tell me what is divided by 10. If we do, it is 14,000. 14 threes are 42,000. 14 threes are 42,000. Yes or no? Confirm करता हूँ. 14 into 3, 42,000. Okay, so 42,000 here, 42,000 here. Then 14 twos are 28,000 and again 28,000. Once again cash box has become 0. No cash with us. Balances are given. Let us find out the balances. Balances after this stage. Cash has become nil. I think 57 minus 42 will be 15,000. 15,000. Here it is 10,000. Here also it is 10,000. 2 lakhs. 3 lakhs. 2 lakhs. 1 lakh. So these balances and this page is over. I need to continue on the next page. So on the next page, same format I need to draw. I need to draw the same format on the next page. So have a patience. We will do the format. ठीक है. Only way you can understand this concept very well is you just keep revising the videos. एक बार आप देखते रहोगे ना ये videos तो आपको अच्छे से समझ में आएगा. एक बार देखोगे तो might be difficult. So which columns we need to prepare here? We need to prepare the same column. First column was particulars. Next column is cash. Then I think we have external liabilities. Then we have Siddharth's loan. Then we have a partner's capital. Daksha, Yash and Siddharth. Siddharth is a minor partner as we know. ठीक है. External liabilities were these liabilities: trade loan, bank overdraft, other loan creditors. Right, so these are your external liabilities and all. So same format we have written again. So we have to write the balances here as we have done in the earlier calculations. So these are the balances which I am copying from here. You can also keep continuous watch on this sheet. Balances: cash is nil, 15,000, 15,000, 10,000, 10,000. Siddharth loan I guess 2 lakhs and partners capitals were 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs and 1 lakh. This we have simply copied from my earlier sheet. Okay. Let's see the next realization. Next realization is provided to you. Next realization is fixed asset realized on 1st March 2000 X2. Right. So 1st March 2000 X2 we have a next realization fixed asset. How much it realized? It realized 50,000. Can I say 50,000 is just sufficient to pay the external liabilities? ठीक है, तो उनको पे करते हैं. Paid external liabilities full. फुल पेमेंट है तो कोई रेशियो लिखने का जरूरत नहीं है. Once again cash box has become 0. We need to take the balances. So let's take the balances. Cash has become nil. This has become nil. This has become nil. This has become nil. This has become nil. Can I say all my external liabilities has become 0? Now who is next to be paid? We have to pay Siddharth's loan. That is next liability. So I am just copying the figures. 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs and 1 lakhs. Next realization, which is perhaps the last realization, 15 March 2000 X2 land and building is realized 8 lakhs. Land and building realized. How much it realized? 8 lakhs. Now you please be careful. It is the last realization. Earlier we kept how much amount with us for expenses? We kept 10,000 only. But in the last line, they also mentioned that your actual expenses. See, your actual expenses. How much amount we have set apart? We have set apart 10,000 only. But how much amount we spent? 20,005. Means overspent 10,005. This will be reduced firstly from here. So I am writing in the red coloring particularly for this. Expenses overspent. So can't I say 10,005 is overspent? Right? So this much cash get reduced. So my available cash will be 8 lakhs minus 10,005, 899,995, 889,995. Now I need to pay firstly Siddharth's loan because it is a loan. So paid Siddharth's loan. We have a sufficient amount, so 2 lakhs will be paid to him. Okay, so this one stage is over. So let me take the remaining amounts. See, one particular stage is over, you always prefer to take the balances again and again so that you decide the next payment very easily. Six 89,995. This is not there. This also has become nil. So remaining amount to be paid only to the partners 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs and 1 lakhs. Now students be careful. उन्होंने दिया था Daksh was appointed as an in charge and he will get a remuneration 5% on the amount distributed to the partners. मतलब जो amount partners को pay होता है ना उसका 5%. तो मान के चलो 100 रुपए पे हुआ तो मैं उसको 5 रुपीज कमीशन दूंगा. इसका मतलब बिफोर दैट आई विल हैव 105 विथ मी. So available cash will be assumed to be 105 and commission will be calculated accordingly. So firstly I will minus commission to Daksha or remuneration to Daksha minus remuneration to Daksha. Available cash will be assumed to be 100. इसको 100 माना जाता है, इसको 5 मानेंगे. 105 इसको 105 माना जाएगा और ये 5. तो what would be your this amount? So simply doing the cross multiplication you will get it is 789. It is 589. Okay, 589,995 divided by 21. It is 28,095. This I need to minus. So what is my balance cash? It is 561,900 which I am having right now. Now it is time to pay to the partners. As we know, Siddharth is a minor partner. He will be paid first and in full. So paid to Siddharth. Siddharth capital. How much he will be paid? He will be paid 1 lakh. He will be paid 1 lakh. So what is my remaining balance after completing this stage? See, I have completed my first stage of payment to the partners. What is my balances right now? Cash is 461,900. Partners capital is 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs and nil. Okay. Then I decided next to pay 1 lakh rupees to Daksha. See your excess capital statement what you have prepared. This is your excess capital statement with you. This is your excess capital statement. यहाँ पे हम लोगों ने डिसाइड किया था 1 लाख रुपीज we will pay to the Siddharth being a minor. Then we will pay 1 lakh to Daksha for his excess capital. So I need to pay Daksha 1 lakh rupees for his excess capital. As we decided, for his excess capital we are paying 1 lakh. Once again we have completed one stage. Let us again take the balances. $361,900. See, after completing payment to Daksha, I need to pay both of them 2 lakhs and 2 lakhs as per our excess capital statement. Right? You can notice your excess capital statement. This is your excess capital statement. You decided to pay 4 lakhs to both of the partner equally for their proportionate capital. तो ये 2 लाख आपको देने का है. Now check your availability of cash. How much cash is available with you? 361,900. You can't pay 4 lakhs, so I will pay equal paid to Daksha and Yash capital equally. It will be paid equally 1:1 because cash is not there. 361,900. So 361,900 divided by 2. We will pay 1,80,950. This is the final payment. There is no further payment. Whatever amount short you paid to the partners, it is their loss. So I will say it is realization loss. It is 19,050. This is what the final answer. So let us close it properly so that examiner will come to know that your answer is over. Right? So this is how we have completed this question. You can notice there is a final realization loss. So let's decide what we learned in this question. We decided that if partner is minor, his liability is restricted only to his capital. So when it comes to pay to the partner's capital, he will be paid in first so that he will not share any loss. So partners who is minor, he will be paid first in full. Thereafter, you will prepare your excess capital statement. And after paying all other partners, if their capital becomes zero, then you start paying to all partners, including minor partner. So be careful. Read this question. You must see once more so that you can understand it more better. Still, if you have any doubt, please get back to us and write comments. So we will definitely try to get back to you. Thanks a lot for watching this wonderful video. Please subscribe to our channel Ekeeda and also press bell icons for your latest notifications. Thank you. God bless you.